Greetings, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Plan B Success. Today, we're going to focus on empathy, something that we all need to exercise, especially in these critical times. Now, what is empathy, you may ask? Well, we all have this ability to feel for ourselves in case of happiness or sadness or pain, things like those. At the same time, we are an evolved species where we also have the ability to feel for others, to understand others' feelings, experience them on their behalf, from their point of reference, not from your own point of reference, but understanding and experiencing somebody else's feelings and emotions from their point of reference is what empathy is all about. And not just understanding it, but being able to do something in order to respond back to that person as a result of what you have understood of their feelings or emotions. So basically, it's your ability to step into someone else's shoes in their circumstances and experience their feelings and perspectives without really having to step into their life. That's what empathy is all about. It's very different from kindness. It's very different from pity. It's compassion, absolutely. But more importantly, it's about making a difference in someone's lives. And as humans, we are wired to feel all these emotions, right? We are an evolved species. We feel pain, happiness, sadness, all of these things for ourselves. But more importantly, we have this higher ability to feel the same for others. That's what empathy is all about. We are able to feel for others, and we are able to react as a part of that to make their life better. That's what empathy is all about. Some call it emotional intelligence. That word's been thrown around so much in the current business environment that it's high above there. Emotional intelligence, or some others call it sensitivity. Whatever you want to call it, it's actually an innate part of any human being, and when exercised properly, it can make a difference in one's own life as well as the lives of others. Now, trying to be empathetic is one thing. Nurturing it is a totally different thing. As humans, we all have great curiosity. Whether you're an introvert or an extrovert, everyone has curiosity, and that's a great thing. Natural inquisitiveness, just like any child you might know, is a great skill, is a great part of who you truly are as a person. And it does a whole lot of good, not just for you, your family, your friends, but also society in general. Empathy is about gaining direct experience of other people's lives and not giving in to preconceptions or prejudices as a result of what you're trying to learn about other people, keeping an open mind and being open to whatever comes your way in terms of learning and absorbing. All genuine education comes about through experience. That's a fact. And in order to be an empathetic person, there are two key skills that you need to have. You need to know how to listen. Listening is different from hearing. You need to know how to keep quiet and listen to the other person. Listen for nuances that will give you more insight into what the other person is feeling than just words. At the same time, you need to be able to make yourself vulnerable. Remove any masks that you have, that you show in front of the community as such, and reveal your true feelings, not just to yourself, but to others as well. That's what creates a very strong bond with people. Empathy is a two-way street, and the best way to walk on that street is to share mutual understanding, experiences, and beliefs. When empathy can become a mass phenomenon, especially in a difficult time like this, it brings about a fundamental social change. And that's what we all need to be open for offering and open for receiving as well. And more importantly, like I said, a lot of people think being empathetic is to be reserved for those that are in dire social need, and that's not true. It's not about people who are suffering. It's about anybody and everybody. It's about being able to feel for others and reacting. As people, we tend to care for ourselves. That's natural. But at the same time, we also tend to care for others. And that's the part that we need to focus more on in difficult times. We're all in a state of emotion at all points in time, right? A mix of stress, anger, depression, frustration, happiness, sadness, whatever it is. But when we focus too much on our own self, we tend to get tired. At the same time, you also tend to get tired when you focus too much on others' experiences, on being empathetic, as I said. So you need to know where to draw that balance. The feeling of compassion for others, it's not just an emotion, it's also a skill which can be managed. You need to be accepting and kind to your own emotions as well as those of others. And don't look for validation when you're doing this. That's not what this is about. This is about truly feeling for others and then as a result of what you feel, acting on it to make a difference in their lives. Simply open up to people. Be there for them. Listen to them. Just like happiness, pain is also universal. And it comes to light when we go through difficult times. Taking care of our own needs is one way where we express who we truly are, but a higher way of doing it is taking care of others' needs, whether it's their physical, mental, health, or well-being needs. All you have to do is listen. All you have to do is respond and be vulnerable and open and non-judgmental. When you do these, you melt the boundaries between relationships, between people, and you express freely and in a flowing manner. Your need to express is heightened, and you do it in the best and the most beautiful way possible. Compassion for others isn't something we need to devote ourselves full time to, but any time that you can spend on others takes you to a higher level, a higher plate. It's a state of being, an attitude, a mode of perception in terms of how you react to your own feelings and those of others as well. Hey, I hope you liked that episode. Please make sure you tune in to Plan B Success podcast on your favorite podcast listening platform, or you could even go to YouTube, or you could check out the episodes on planb.live or rajivmudumba.com. And please make sure that you subscribe so that you get updates on these episodes coming out pretty much on a weekly basis. There's 3 episodes coming out on a weekly basis. And take a moment to leave a review and a comment on any of the platforms that you subscribe to. Thank you very much.